All right. Welcome back to those of you who have made it this far. Surviving the Abyss, early base to Immortal clones. I'm going to do some expansion here. And we're going to add a outpost. I'm using an outpost here as I'm going to need the power. And as I was saying earlier, the outposts provide 4 additional power without using any crew. And at this point, that works out pretty good. I'm going to connect this outpost area to the main base and get everything onto a single power grid so I can use the power from these outposts. Food production is moving along nicely. I have a surplus there, so it will accumulate. I can use it for the exploration sub. I've let the coal run down pretty low. I'm gonna keep it at roughly 20 here, as there is an event with the coal extractor. Once you start running it, you'll have an opportunity to pick up some bonus coal. I don't have very much storage, so I want to make sure I leave some room for that. Now, this is going to be a tight fit. I think this will do it. And we're going to add a light in here. To power the light, I'm going to have to shut something down. Now, I have a hard time seeing the boundaries on the light when I'm trying to hook up the areas, so I'm using the mining beacons as a means to show the boundaries. Makes it a little bit easier for me. And we gotta try to get everything in here. Trying to get the concrete deposit on the right within the light radius, as well as the habitat on the left. It's an important habitat. I think that'll work. Up and running. Now at this stage I don't want to develop these areas so much. Now we can build an alloy furnace now. But I want to get everything within reach. We need some more steel, so use the mining beacon to reach out into the darkness. I think this is going to be good. test, see if I can build on that habitat, but I need more steel. Just have to wait for it to arrive. Valid, yeah. Alright, so I have access to that habitat. Let's hook the power up and get everything onto a single grid. Take advantage of the outposts. Good enough. Okay, so we've got a little bit more power now. I can turn the research back on. Alright, skipped ahead here. Add some more tech. The alloy furnace up. I guess I'll build that and trigger the event. I don't think there's any bonuses for this particular event, but I'm not sure, so I waited for it. Now that we're down to about 20 coal, I'm going to get the extractor up, start bringing in coal, but just enough to cover demand because I don't want to build up the coal right yet. Again, there's an event that comes and it will give us a bonus. I think it's 50 coal, and I want to have the storage space for that. Get the people moved around. I want to get the lab up. I need more power. Turn off the hospital. The hospital doesn't seem to do much outside of the events, so oftentimes I have it turned off. Everything's good here, so we'll clear the beacons. Down on steel again. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. My layout is not the best. It's pretty sloppy, I would say. I'm sure there's a better way to do it. I just don't know what it is at the moment. I'm going to get the alloy furnace up and running. Don't really need it at this point, so mostly I'm just doing it to clear the event. I'll need power for that, I imagine. looks good. Have some employment problems, but doesn't seem to be a problem at this point. Unemployment will reduce your morale. I haven't had too many problems with morale up to this point, so I think you can get away with it. I imagine if you get your morale down too low, or even 0, it's a huge problem, but for now we're good. Yep, that'll fit good. Barely. That was a really tight fit with the light. And bringing in enough coal to meet the demand. And we'll wait for the event. Now that I don't need the alloy furnace up, we'll get the research lab going again. There's still a lot of tech to research, so we want those points. What else do I need to do here? I use the power grid to show me the darkness on the map where I can and cannot build. Looks like that concrete is barely within reach. I may have a problem with that. We'll have to see. Don't know what copper gives you here. I've never had copper at this point, so hard to say. Giving them iron gets you an additional 50 research points, pumps it up. That helps. I'm gonna go with garden domes for recreation. Two early choices are the gardens and the mess halls. I'm not using low quality food, so I'm gonna go with the garden domes as they help with air purification. Do note, however, they take an additional power over the mess hall, so they're a bit expensive. Let's do some cloning tech, get it out of the way. And let's get the last research. Oh. Alright. It wouldn't be part of the surviving series if there wasn't something that broke your base. In this case, it is the anomaly. Apparently we have an unfriendly neighbor who's not pleased that we're down here. It's about to come and let us know. It does that, of course, by breaking your base. Now, early on, it's not all that difficult to deal with. I have no doubt as the game progresses, though, our neighbor gets probably more difficult to deal with. I'll have to see. So we're gonna have to use some concrete to repair the living quarters. I think he's gonna take another building out now too. What's he gonna take out? Ah, research lab. Oh, so he's gonna go for my good one. This will be expensive to fix. Oh, 7 steel and 6 concrete. Okay. Having come under attack from the creature, let's get some more steel. After having come under attack, it releases new tech for you to research. UV lighting. You're going to want to add that. Get their lab back up and running. Alright. He's done for now. We will be seeing him again, though. I think it's time to do another outpost. I'm gonna head down to one of the volcanic biomes. They're generally rich in resources. And I think the habitats are pretty good down there as well. I've done a quick exploration of the one I'm going to try. So again, I have an idea of where I want to build already. You won't have this luxury when you're playing through yourself, but I'm trying to speed this up as much as possible. First, I'm going to add the recreation. Help get the morale up. Generally, as long as the morale's over 50%, I don't much worry about it. I'm not sure what impact that has, but it hasn't been a problem to this point. Resources are good. We'll be able to add another outpost. I think I want to add another garden actually. One won't be enough. Whether it's the mess hall or the garden, they can provide recreation for 8 crew members. So to get coverage, you're going to need a few of them, whichever route you go. Yeah, let's build another one. Now, recreation might be a little bugged, I'm not entirely sure. I get some weird reports at times, but it is early access, no big deal. You will need them at some point. Yeah, we're good here. to chew up some of the unemployment. Doesn't take much power, so I can get it up and running at this point. Still waiting for that coal event. So again, I'm just trying to stick to the very basics, build as little as possible. Power is maxed out. And exploration. I'm gonna head down to a volcanic biome. Crew the sub. Gonna need 8 coal and 25 food. And send her on its way. Mostly I'm getting recreation access problems now as I have a lot of workers on the 2 farms or 2 protein harvesters and they're not getting access. Oh, there's the coal. Picked up 50 coal, but it puts one of our crew in the hospital. I believe the hospital is up and running, so that should take care of the crew member. Go add a outpost here. There we go. Now I don't understand why that coal extraction point was discovered, but there's a copper deposit right here that doesn't get discovered. Oh well. Again, I know this location, so I have a pretty good idea where to build. The flares from the exploration subs seem to be random, as when I was here last game, it dropped the flare pretty much right on the copper deposit. That's how I knew it was here. So, this stage, the exploration is luck of the draw. Hopefully you have luck finding what you're looking for. I'll get this built up. And as far as resources and habitats go, in this map anyways, I've preferred volcanic and kelp for the biomes. They seem to have had a good return. There we go. So I've got a habitat and a a copper deposit. I'll be able to build on that. Good. So now I'm going to build a scanner and have a look at what we have in the area. Scanning is done. I won't need the scanner any longer. We'll salvage it for steel, I guess, comes back. And these are the 2 habitats I'm looking at. Let's go check the main base, see what is going on. Max on power. And check on the injured crew member, I guess. He'll be back to work shortly. Yeah, I'll just wait that out. There we go. Yeah, we're hurting for power. Now you could build another coal generator, get some more power in. But the coal generators are rather crew intensive. You're going to need, I believe it's 3 generalists and 1 engineer. And I'm going to need that crew for other things down the road, so for now I'll just stick to the 1 generator. We'll clean up this coal now the event has passed. And bring in some more tech. I haven't done anything with purifiers yet. They require aluminum to build, and you only start with 10, so I've held off for now. Alright, let's get another outpost down. So, exploration. I'm going to explore that habitat, crew the sub. Outfit it with coal, food, off it goes. Now, it's going to take a while to get down here because the volcanic biomes are at the edge of the map. Generally, they're the most distant ones. The rewards here seem to be better than most, certainly on this map. Food is building good. Starting to run out of quartz, concrete, coal is good. There's our flare with the 2 habitats. Now it's hard in your first runs to know what the individual fauna do. I haven't seen a site on the web that gives you a listing of their attributes. So I've had to figure it out for myself. Once you get to know the fauna, which ones you're looking for, exploration becomes a little bit easier. I want to get it as close to the other outpost as possible. I won't be able to connect tunnels, but I do want to link them up as far as power goes. Get them on a single grid. When I build the copper mine down the road, it'll be a little bit more efficient to distribute the power to this area. There, we're good. 8 power for the grid. Get this up and running shortly. Still need concrete and quartz. I'm gonna need to find some small deposits. There's some quartz here. Alright. Use a mining beacon. It's going to take a while for the quartz to accumulate as the subs have to travel so far. I imagine I could put storage down here to speed up the process, but I don't want to spend the resources. Sure, more efficiency on the coal. I'm not really sure that that is needed at this point. However, it can't hurt. Get it done. That sound is. I'm late. There he is over on the left. You want to be a little bit quicker than I was there with the UV lights? Essentially, as soon as you see the warning, it's time to hit them. But I was slow. Repair the building. I didn't need that 6 concrete. And we'll try to do better on the next visit. And we're still low on quartz. It's taken a while to accumulate. Coal is slowly building. Looks good. Alright. I've expanded now to locations that have all the resources I'm going to need for cloning. There's a lot of building that will come with that, both to get the cloning up and running, and then again, once you start to receive clones or create them, you're going to need more housing, more power, more, well, maybe not power, but more of everything essentially. So there's a burst of building that will come, and it's best to have your resources stockpiled for that as best as you can, so you can transition smoothly. Morale's okay. I'm getting bonuses for basic achievements. I think this is good. I think I've got most of the tech going. Cleaned up most of the resources. There's not much laying around now. I got iron ore, but it won't last long. Yeah, I think we're ready to set up for cloning. People are in good health. Looks good. Alright, I'll see you in the next video, the last one, and we'll create some immortal clones.